Yeah. All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. See this? This is my boomstick!
It started originally with me and Ken.
Me and Shane had another band called Left Hand Voodoo. We were just looking to do something a little different with some majority covers, and we wanted to do some a little more original stuff and just break out and just kind of grow. At the time, there was another band that were friends of ours that were kind of disbanded from Somerset out of the ashes. And we're like, take the rhythm section from that band, and then me and Shane and Wade.
And then that ended up not working out with the rhythm section, so we pulled in the rhythm section we had then.
We knew that Jason would be down to play drums, so we weren't worried about that.
We formed together really well, so we took off from there.
We got to find a bass player. And I told Wade, I said, well, you know what? I think I know somebody. Little deal Wade was doing, a little acoustic thing in front of another band, which is the band that Pope played in. I was like, when you get done, I was like, we got to watch this guy. And we did. And it was probably the most awkward that Pope ever felt, because me and Wade like stood in front of him the entire set. And afterwards, when I talked to him, he's like, y'all made me so nervous. He's like, all I know is that, like, why do they keep staring at me? And I was like, he's our guy. And I called him up and was like, I know you're in this band, but you want to play in another band too?
Ken just called me one day, probably about 2012, maybe around there, I'm not sure. And he just said they needed a bass player, and I told him I was interested, and had surgery and knocked me out, and they had another bass player in, and 2 years later I was like, here I am.
And that's pretty much how it came together. That's where Boomstik came from.
Music-wise, Shane or myself will bring in a riff.
Wade and Shane writes the riffs.
Actually, they usually just start with a guitar riff. Either I come up with something or Wade comes up with something, and it's just really something raw. And we have a practice and just build on it from there.
Pope will sometimes bring in a bass riff, and we'll write around that.
Here recently, I've been trying to be a little bit more proactive in writing stuff.
For the most part, it's pretty open. Ken writes all the lyrics, the melodies to the songs.
So far, I've written every lyric.
Ken does all the lyrics, so we don't get involved with lyrics at all.
We kind of throw it together, and then Ken usually will write words as we go. So we all just throw together, but Ken's kind of basically the lyricist of us all.
I mean, we'll come in with a pretty good idea of how songs should go, and then we kind of tweak it as we go.
Can't see me in the shadow.
When we first had the idea of recording, I knew where I wanted to record, just because I hadn't recorded there, and that was with David Barrick.
We recorded at Barrick's, which is a very comfortable studio.
First time we recorded, we did it, laid the drum tracks down, and then everybody recorded one at a time over it, which I didn't like as well as we did with this record.
To me, it was really important that we did everything live as much as we could, track the drums and bass, especially live. So we set up, all in one room, drums out there mic'd up, our amps in different rooms, but we were all there together looking at each other, playing the songs.
We actually all set up, played everything live. Pretty much the record is us playing live, and then there's a couple of guitar tracks that we doubled on, you know, the choruses or something like that.
As we went, we might have to fix things or whatever, but we pretty much did everything live.
Pretty much the drums, bass, and basic guitar tracks were kept, and some vocals, from us just going in and all playing together at one time.
It was awesome. I mean, it was mind-blowing for me because I'd never done that before, and wears you out. I didn't know that, you know, recording for 12 hours or 8 hours would take such a toll on you, but it was an experience and it was pretty cool.
Tide, wash away this light. Water flows over me, a sense of time under feet.
It's another beast. When we do live, we're so much more into the music.
I think that the way we recorded definitely helps our live show.
Actually, I think the more we played them live, you know, the tighter they got. When we recorded them, they were fairly new. The songs were maybe a month old when we recorded them. Now, you know, 6 months later, we've not only have we played them live, you know, 50 times, we've practiced them, you know, 50 or 100 times.
I just do it. It's just programmed in my head. I don't know. I just play. I play the same way in the studio, I guess, as I play, you know, on stage. You know, I'm a little bit more active on stage, but I don't know how else to explain it.
No more skies, the light has left my eyes, only pain and strife. I've got to pay this price. I can't get any rest. But she just took my last breath. A pressure's pulling me down, down, down. Lost in her darkness. I'm gonna drown.
It was a little tough at first because we did a lot of, for lack of a better term, shit hooks, because that's what Barrett called them.
It's not a lot different. And we developed some different hooks and different things in the studio that we didn't have when we walked in.
Just these little catchy guitar melodies and phrases.
But all that, you know, now is translated into our live show.
So it took about, you know, a good month or two to actually get everything, you know, that we did to relearn it. So it was cool once we got it, you know, but like the whole joke while we were practicing was like, man, you gotta remember your shit hooks.
And then live, we just have fun.
And I think that's why people like us, is they just see that we're having fun.
A pressure's pulling me down, down, down. Lost in her darkness. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown.
Just want to thank you guys for watching the video, coming out and supporting us live.
Thanks for coming to any of our shows.
We super appreciate everybody that comes out and supports us.
I want to thank everybody for watching, the militia, the Craunch militia. Thank you. Our shotgun shells, thank you.
I consider it a blessing every time I get to play and get to go out and do what I love.
Anybody out there looking to find a great rock band to come bring some energy and life into your venue, give us a consideration. We'll do something special for you. I don't know if it'd be exactly what you want, but it'll be special. I promise you that.
I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Catch us, Boomstik, coming at you.
Mountain.